Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Go Giants, episode 13. Once again, I'm your host, Mr. Mini Guy, and this is the Buccaneers preview game. This should be the second upload that I upload today. Obviously, the game is more likely than not going to be tonight when I upload it. It is Monday. So in today's show, I'll take you through the last game for the Buccaneers, where the Buccaneers stand in the NFC South, some stats, and what my prediction will be. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Looking at the Buccaneers' last game, they traveled all the way out to Las Vegas to play against the Raiders. The final score was 45-20, which the Buccaneers won by a good amount. This was obviously a blowout, especially in the fourth quarter where, the Buccaneers kind of just ran away with it. And obviously, in the statistics, I'll show you the amazing game that some of the offensive players had. Looking at the standings for the NFC South, in first place are the New Orleans Saints with a 5-2 record, where they traveled to Chicago to play against the Bears, which they won. I mainly remember this for that really weird fight that they had. In second place, the team we will face with also a 5-2 record, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where they will travel to New York to play against the Giants. In third place with a 3-5 record are the Carolina Panthers, which they will have a really, really difficult game as they have to travel to Kansas City to play against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Chiefs. In fourth place, we've heard about them already because they've had a unique season. It's the Atlanta Falcons with a 2-6 record. They'll stay at home and play against the Denver Broncos. Looking at Tom Brady's stats, he has a phenomenal game, completing a whopping 33 passes out of 45 attempts with a percentage of 73.3, passing for a total of 369 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, with a rating of 127, taking 0 sacks. Now, obviously, we already know what to expect from Tom Brady. He has been in the league for 20 years, so obviously we know it's not going to be easy. The Giants already know about Tom Brady too much and too well, as with those 2 Super Bowls that we've had against him. So hopefully we'll be able to stop Tom Brady. This defense has been looking pretty solid, but honestly, I don't even know if they can hold up against this offense. Looking at Leonard Fournette's stats, he rushes 11 times with a total of 50 yards, with an average of 4.5. In the receiving game, however, he has 6 receptions for a total of 47 yards, with an average of 7.8. And lastly, looking at Rob Gronkowski's stats, he has 5 receptions for a total of 62 yards, with an average of 12.4, with 1 receiving touchdown. And now I'll close it out by saying this. First things first, Evan Ingram better not be on that field. Hell, he better not be in the stadium. He better not be in East Rutherford. Alright, that's the first thing. Second thing, alright, I want to say these 3 words. Alright, prove me wrong. I want the Giants to prove me wrong in this game because to 100% tell you the truth, I don't have the Giants winning this game. I think the Buccaneers are a way better football team. That's why they're competing against the Saints, who obviously we know Saints are Super Bowl contenders as well. So are the Buccaneers. Is looking like they win games, and actually some of them I believe they win by a good amount. Some of them are close. They obviously lost those 2 games, but I really want the Giants to prove me wrong because I don't have the Giants winning this game. I do think that the defense won't actually play as good as they did before. Now, obviously, the Giants' defense has been pretty solid for this year. Biggest problem with the Giants in general, they can't play a 4-quarter football game. I keep saying this and I'll continue to say it. Sometimes they play good the first half, sometimes they play good the second half, but they can never play good both halves. And I think this is the problem that the Giants have the most, and I think this is what's going to cost us this game. I do have it being a really high-scoring game with the Giants losing 31-28. Once again, prove me wrong. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and as always, go Giants.